beautiful creatures. Thank you so much for hanging out with me here today. I'm Cordelia, and today's video is going to be a glittery, fun, multi-chrome look for hooded eyes. It is this look right here. And I am featuring Karla Cosmetics and Moira Cosmetics. The real star of the show is Karla Cosmetics Night Terror, which is this lovely little shadow potion. That's the main multi-chrome color. But I also added a little bit of extra spice and fun with Karla Cosmetics Drama Queen. Now, if you have never heard of Karla Cosmetics, they're an indie brand in the UK, and I absolutely love the products that I have from them. I've purchased 4 of their shadow pots and 10 of their eyeshadows, and I decided that this would be just a fun look to share with you. If you're interested in picking up some Karla Cosmetics products yourself, I will put a link in the description box down below, and I'll have information up here on where to find Karla Cosmetics. And if you want, you can use my code Cordelia to save you money. But yeah, if you like this look and want to see how I put it together, just keep watching. All right, I've already primed my eyes with a glitter eye primer. We're gonna play with Karla Cosmetics Night Terror. Now, in case you don't know, the shadow potions do come with this little lid that you absolutely need to keep. It's got a little tab on it to make it easy for you to pull it on and off. This helps the product stay fresher longer. And this is very concentrated, so I'm really just gonna take a flat brush and just pick up the smallest amount of product that I can manage. I'm going to work that onto my lid and through my crease. Now, if you have hooded eyes like I do, one of the things you can do is like cheat by blinking to see how far up you want to bring this so that it's a little bit more visible. And since people sometimes ask me, do you really have hooded eyes? Yes, I do. All of this at the outer corner comes down past my lower waterline, and it's extremely hooded. It causes my lashes to point downward, and it's actually starting to affect the vision at the outer part of my eye, because I have such deep hoods that have gotten very deep in the past 8 years. Now, if you have hooded eyes like mine, when you come to the outer corner, try to make sure that you're looking into a mirror, and that when you go to elongate the wing shape, you're staying up above. And it doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to straighten that shit out later. So hopefully you can see I just kind of elongated that shape and stayed up to help my eye have a little bit more of a lifted effect. It's very difficult to do that if you have extremely hooded eyes like I do, where the hoods are very deep at the outer corner, but this is the best that I can do. I'm going to switch to a small blending brush. This is the Blend Bunny Blend B3 brush, and I'm just gonna like blend right at the top. Next, I'm gonna use Karla Cosmetics Drama Queen, and I'm just loading up this brush from Singe Beauty that I bought, and I'm going to tap this on the inner part of my lid, like maybe inner 1/2. Just because I want to add some extra pizzazz and sparkle to this look. Next, I'm taking Moira Buzz, which is a multi-chrome liner, and I'm going to outline my shape. I'm going to take Moira 06 Crystal Star, which is a glitter liner, and I'm going to go on top of the liner I just put up. It's so much fun to play with glitter. I'm going to curl my lashes, add mascara, and then I'll be right back. And while I'm letting my mascara dry, I'm going to tightline the upper waterline. I'm using Nabla's Cupid's Arrow in black. And my favorite little tightline brush is the Goss 8 brush, but any sort of tiny little detail brush will let you do this. And I basically just take the brush and I run it across the Nabla Black Cupid's Arrow, which is my favorite black eyeliner. And then I just start to press it in and up along my upper waterline, just to fill in the area and make it look thicker. And I'm going to add some velour cluster lashes to help open up my eyes because they're very hooded, and the hoods of my eyes weigh down so heavily that they point my natural lashes downwards. Velour latex-free lash glue, because I have issues with latex, and if I try to use a lash glue that is not latex-free, I end up with my eyes swelling shut, and that's really not fun. I usually end up setting a timer on my phone for about 45 seconds to wait for the glue to get like tacky, and then I go to put it on by looking in a mirror. If you struggle with lashes, you may find cluster lashes easier to use and apply. I know I certainly do. So my next step for this look is to take Nabla's Cupid's Arrow and Ivory and line my lower waterline. If you are somebody who struggles with like watery eyes and getting liners to last on your waterline, I absolutely recommend that you put eye drops in before you do your makeup, and that will help. The other thing that I would recommend that you do is take a Q-tip and just sort of like make sure your lower waterline is dry before you apply it. Now I'm going to add my Eyeko Lash Alert Mascara to my lower lash line. I don't always put mascara on my lower lash line. It's just a personal preference. So if you like doing it, you should do it. If you don't, just skip it. Next, I'm applying the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer to my face. And once I have this applied, I'm going to let it set for 60 seconds. I used to swear by the Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Primer. And I absolutely feel like this e.l.f. dupe is actually a dupe for it. It performs the same to me. It feels good on my skin. It helps my foundation last all day. I just think it's a stellar product. And I haven't enjoyed all of the e.l.f. dupes, but this one is golden for me. All right, I'm gonna put on my #1 current favorite foundation, and that is the Beautyblender Radiant Skin Tint. This is a 12-hour long-wearing radiant foundation that is perfect for dry, sensitive skin like mine. I'm super in love with it. I wear shade Light 1. Although I do have to tell you, not a fan of this packaging. And I'm going to start blending it with my IT Cosmetics 101 brush. I'm going to apply my favorite under eye concealer, which is really just the Rare Beauty Positive Light Under Eye Brightener in Light. Because of my age and the fine lines under my eyes, I often feel like lighter coverage products do a better job for me and look better. I find that heavier formulas often are thick and cakey and don't look great. So I feel like it's important to adjust what makeup you're putting on based on like what your skin is like and what works best for you, not just what's trendy. And I'm going to blend this out. I'm using a Real Techniques blue brush from their blue line. I don't remember, like this came out a long time ago, but this is like my favorite brush for going underneath and blending out this product. I'm doing my brows with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in gray. And I have very, very sparse brows, so I'm just drawing on my tail, which doesn't really exist otherwise because I don't really have any hair there. And then I'm going to create a structured shape for the rest of my brows. So I basically just line up and down like that, and then I take my little brush and brush up. And then I'm going to take NYX Thick It Stick It Brow Gel in Cool Ash Brown. I don't know if I'm ever going to go back to dyeing my brows black like I used to, or another color, but these two products match my natural brow color really well, so they're great for doing my brows, giving me a little bit of structure and shape. I'm going to try out a new product that I picked up recently. This is from Half Caked Beauty, and it's called Heatwaves. I'm going to take Karla Cosmetics Rockabye Baby and use that as my highlight. I'm just getting the teeniest, tiniest amount on my fingertips so that I can just kind of highlight around here. I'm starting to tap it with my finger. I'm taking a tiny bit on a brush because we're going to put a little bit under my brow. I really find that the shadow potions seem to work best with fingertips. I'm going to use a little bit of Persona Bubble, which is a cool toned pink. I bought this at Ulta, and I'm just going to like add a tiny little bit of blush. I like using a duo fiber brush to give myself just like a nice soft wash of a blush as opposed to too much blush. If you are fair complected and struggle with brush, I recommend looking for like a duo fiber brush to help, and a cream product is also great. I'm going to use Wet n Wild Take It to Brazil bronzer, and in the Sigma Diffuse Crease Brush, it is an E38, and I'm just really barely tapping it into the pan, tapping off the excess, and I'm putting this over where I put a little bit of Heatwaves to help me add dimension. I'm going to use this diffusing brush that's from Lethal Cosmetics and just sort of soften the line where I applied that. When you are fair complected like I am, you can use either contour or bronzer to add some dimension back to your face. And so today I'm choosing to use bronzer. And I'm really just dusting Take It to Brazil where I put Heatwaves. I'm going to put on Urban Decay's OG Backtalk lipstick and see what I think of that. Alright, I actually love this. When I swatched this, I thought it was going to be darker than the OG Backtalk, because OG Backtalk was my original My Lips But Better favorite color because it's like a mauve pink nude shade. I think this looks great for a sort of like My Lips But Better shade. Like 99% of the time when I wear lipstick, I always put on a lip liner first. I didn't today, and I actually didn't do a bad job. But if you were struggling to put on your lipstick and you make like a little mistake, what I recommend you do is after you put it on, take a concealer and just clean up that mistake. It's super easy. All right, so let me zoom in so you can see the finished makeup look up close. And hopefully you can see all of the multi-chrome goodness and all of the lovely color shifts. The iridescent highlight on the cheeks without being overpowering. I think Rockabye Baby is such a beautiful shadow potion that if you like a pink to gold kind of highlight, it's perfect for that. I hope you enjoyed my tutorial featuring Karla Cosmetics. I'm obsessed with the eyeshadows and the shadow potions that I have from her. If you want to pick up some of the Karla Cosmetics eyeshadows, I'll put a link up here and include my coupon code that'll save you money. If you don't want to pick them up and use my code from Karla Cosmetics, that's totally fine too. I will tell you where else you can find them, because you can find them at Camera Ready Cosmetics. Please let me know what you think of this glittery fun tutorial in the comments below. Do you feel like it looks great on hooded eyes like mine? Because I certainly do. Thank you so much for joining me today. I truly appreciate it, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.